Hello and welcome to my twin flame journey. I am Shine, and this is going to be the June reading, excuse me, for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And be sure to check your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus to get additional messages. Also keep in mind that these readings are general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I also may be describing you or the person that you're dealing with. So again, apply the energy as it may fit to your situation. Same thing that goes for genders of people that are on the cards. It could be male, female. Again, if it sounds like them, it's them. If it sounds like you, it's you. Also, if you'd like a personal reading, all the information is below. If you can't afford a personal reading but would like to contribute to the channel, if you feel that I help you in any way, you can also find information on how to do that below as well. And of course, like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff. I'm feeling a bit stuffed. I just had dinner. So I was like, I can't even catch my breath. Oh, anyway, excuse me. What we have here is what you're going to be dealing with. These are the clarifiers. This is the reason why it's happening. This is what you're thinking, feeling, or want to do in regards to the situation. Here is advice, and this is the higher message involved. And then we'll clarify if need be with the little Sibilis over there. Now, the first card we have is the Nine of Wands. So somebody's feeling tired, exhausted, beaten, battle weary, or defensive or fearful, weary of something or someone. It's the final defense. You fought the good fight and won the battle, and now you're trying to protect yourself. You could also be feeling drained and exhausted, but ready to battle again. It's the final challenge because it is 9, so we're heading close to the 10, where we can release those burdens. It's the final challenge again to reach victory. It's standing up for our beliefs. We're standing firm in our beliefs. It's, again, close to completion. That's a sign to not give up. It's a sign of hope, encouragement. The last bit of dark before the dawn. It's asking you to draw upon your courage, your resilience, your vigilance, and your patience. You may also be feeling distrustful of other people or of even yourself. Again, questioning one's own thoughts about things or feelings. Trying to be optimistic, but be on guard and take precautions. And why are we feeling this way? Because of the Knight of Swords. So either somebody's charging in or rushing in, and it's making you feel like, whoa, where's this coming from? This is quick movement. This is hasteful. Charging forward, rushing in without any regard to the dangers that one might encounter. It's being so blinded by desire to manifest an idea that we fail to see the difficulties or the consequences of our actions. Again, leaping before we look, right? An energy that needs to be balanced with the realization of responsibility and compassion. Strong intent to succeed and win. On the positive side, it shows great determination, ambition, and strength to succeed, no matter what. In the negative sense, as I mentioned, it could be acting hastily, blind haste, or lacking foresight or preparation. Neglect to understand the needs of others as one pursues their own goals. It's new projects and ideas as well, inspiration. Quick action, quick to take action, rushing in, trying to cut corners, and maybe will suffer in the long term as a result of that. It's also about intellect. So again, either this is an aspect of yourself. This could be you feeling beaten and battle weary and someone's trying to rush in. This is also somebody that could be, cutting with their words. A bit brash. So maybe we're feeling we need to defend ourselves in a way from somebody's brash words, or again, somebody's rushing in and we just don't know how to deal with it. We're a bit weary of it. Um, or again, maybe we rushed in without thinking, and now we're dealing with the consequences of our actions and feeling it says worn out. Then we have the Chariot in the reverse. So this comes after the Nine of Wands. And the Chariot in reverse is in the upright. It talks about control, willpower, assertion, being determined, balancing our light and dark sides, forward movement. It's a sign of Cancer as well. So I don't know if you're dealing with a Cancer. But the Chariot in reverse is feeling like a lack of control, which is why we're feeling like this. Feeling no control, feeling like we're being dragged through time in whatever direction the fate takes. Feeling like, we don't have control of anything. But some things you don't have control over, obviously, and some things you do. Sometimes you have more control than you think you do. Collapsing under pressure, aggression, loss of power, channeling energy the wrong way. It should be used in a determination way, not an angry way. So if that's how you're feeling, kind of shift that energy to work in your favor. A need to feel more comfortable not having control sometimes in situations. But why are we feeling this lack of control or direction or loss of power? Is because we were feeling trapped. Somehow trapped, battle weary. Again, whether this is something that we rushed into, or again, maybe we feel like we're under the attack from somebody and we don't have any control over a situation. Eight of Swords is self-imposed. Obviously, if we take the blindfold off, we realize we can walk right through. But again, it's a lot of stressful thoughts, stress here, despair, again, lack of hope, feeling restriction due to your intellectual assessment of the situation, not an emotional view is being taken here. There is a way out, but the blindfolds prevent one from seeing their way out, being trapped by one's own thoughts and perspectives and need to look at things from a different angle. Look for the best path forward that avoids victimization and restriction. It's best not to make any important decisions as thinking is limited at this time and constrained by self-imposed boundaries. Choices are available, but need to be in your right mindset in order to choose correctly. Voluntarily surrendering one's power and accountability. It's a need to see your options and to not be a victim. Also, it's about honesty will set you free. Releasing of fears and guilt. So we're needing to either find our way out of a situation that we feel like we have no control of. And we're trying to, get out of heartbreak, which is good. This is in the reverse. Three of Swords, again, is more mental anguish. Could be third-party situations because we also have Three of Cups here. So I don't know if there's third party involved or was involved. The Three of Swords, though, speaks about releasing pain. It's about forgiveness, optimism, coming out of heartache, accepting pain and hurt, and being ready to move on. But first, we have to figure out our direction and how to get out. Still suffering emotionally and need to release that so that we can get ourselves on a path. It's asking you to not be careful to get stuck in the grief. If you got to say you're sorry, say you're sorry. But again, maybe somebody's rushing in, trying to apologize, perhaps, and you don't know what to do or how to move forward. Ask, how am I suffering and how can I release the pain? Think before one speaks in order to avoid regrets. And why are we needing to do all this? Well, because we're needing to tap into our willpower, our strength, our courage. We're needing to tame the beast within. And in order to overcome our own self-limitations here. Strength card, again, talks about taming the beast, manifestation, purity of spirit. It's also the soulmate card. It's about quiet strength that comes from within. It's about our passions, our desires. It's about determination and persistence, perseverance. Yeah, persistence and perseverance. Composure, maturity, compassion, emotions that must be transcended into spiritualism. Conquering one's fears, again, so we can get out of our own way here. Need to let go of the ego. Maintain some kind of balance within oneself. Again, having courage. And with courage and hope, we shall be rewarded for our efforts. Again, mastery of the self. Take responsibility of oneself. Especially if we're not happy in a situation. We need to be responsible for ourselves and get ourselves out of there, right? And then we got the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is all about, it could be, again, third party. Coming out of heartache over a third party, but feeling beaten and battle-worn and unsure about what direction to go from here. Or, again, somebody's coming to reunite, rushing in to reunite, and we're looking to figure out what to do in a situation. Or we're trying to come out of heartache because we want to be happy. Celebration, accomplishment, reunion, joy, happiness, protection, peace, and purification. The favor of the universe upon you. It's about beauty and compassion, growth, good times, harmony, standing by each other. It's about balance in work and life. It's about love and support. Maybe we need to find some support, loving support, and not from the person that's stressing us out. Maybe elsewhere, going out with friends, trying to heal our broken heart. Again, enjoying the company of friends. Weddings, birthdays, births, unions. It's about compromising, so there's a win-win situation. Don't compromise your self-respect, your boundaries, or your morals, values, standards, self-love. Don't do none of that. It's also about gossip. People talking about people. It's also coming together for the common goal. Sharing positive energy with others. But I think this is about some kind of reunion because maybe somebody was cut out. We've got the Queen of Swords in the reverse. And that's why they're trying to rush in because they were cut off. The Queen of Swords in reverse, this is you or you trying to be happy after dealing with somebody like this. In reverse, Queen of Swords is overly emotional. Could be bitchy, could be cold-hearted, could be resentful. The need to use one's head more and gain better clarity in a situation even. Relationships might be clouding your usual clear vision. We need to refocus our goals and direction. And turn this chariot around too, right? Someone who's devoid of emotion or compassion for others. Someone who might lose their support base, again, alienating themselves, losing relationships. Someone who seems narrow-minded, intolerant, and mean. It's also, again, clearing out. Clearing out what needs to be cleared out so we can be happy. Cutting away, again, or someone's trying to come back because they were cut off. You know what I'm saying? Or they're lacking clarity in a situation, what to do in a situation, which way to go, how to find the strength and courage to do what we got to do to fight our last battle, to be happy, or again, possibly reunite with somebody because here we have Judgment in reverse. This is also kind of a reconciliation card. It's about passing judgment. Either the universe does or you're needing to, or it's not using wise judgment in a situation. It's also about self-doubts, refusal of self-examination, feeling guilty, indulging oneself in doubt and self-judgment. Deliberation may be causing you to miss new opportunities that await you. A momentum that has been accumulated that could propel you further. So it's not the time to be cautious or introverted. Here, isolating oneself. Go out, mingle, move onwards with pride and confidence. Or opportunities may be missed. It's not allowing enough time to get to the heart of the matter and learn from mistakes. You have no control over the event, just your reaction to it. And obviously, there was something that caused a lot of heartache. It's unhappiness, difficulties, isolation, consequences of past actions to learn valuable lessons. Fear of important decisions. Again, as we're trying to figure things out, feeling trapped in our minds. Unwilling to accept change. So stagnation instead of growth. It's also a reluctance to let go. Maybe letting go of self-limiting beliefs, letting go of fear, letting go of heartache. But, this takes time. And then we have the Eight of Wands in the reverse. And this is all about delays, frustration, holding off. Maybe we're holding off because we're unsure. It's all about delays in travel, communication, or fast-moving plans that become slow-moving plans. Facing multiple obstacles despite our enthusiasm, creating frustration, impatience. It's asking you to keep looking for alternative ways around them. It's a need to slow down and consider your next steps because you may be missing something in your haste, as we have the Knight of Swords. And may be prone to mistakes. Hold off until the situation is more stable and predictable. Or it's too many ideas at once, not knowing which to pursue. Again, all in our thoughts. Stressing out. Jumping from one thing to the other without finishing anything. Again, rushing, but not accomplishing anything. And then in the Two of Wands in the reverse, it's a fear of the unknown, lack of planning. So again, rushing into things, dealing with the consequences of it due to lacks of planning, wrong judgments, causing delays in things, causing us to feel stuck, causing us to suffer heartache. Or again, it's the fear of the unknown in regards to dealing with somebody from the past who may be looking to come reconcile, who might be rushing in, and you don't know what to think about it. You don't know which direction to go, and you're trying to be happy. You're trying to have some courage and faith and move forward and make the right choices and get yourself out there and be happy. But again, we're feeling a little stressed. The need to organize our long-term goals, to meditate on what's important. Afraid to step out into the unknown. Again, that's why we need to get out there and stop isolating ourselves. Stunted growth. Our world is too small. Overlooking important details in your future plan. Roadblocks due to lack of planning. Or losing our passion for a goal, feeling unmotivated and bored. Because something's taken too long or we just don't know what the hell to do. But the world is in the upright, which is good because we know something's got to change. The times are changing. Maybe again, there might be some traveling involved. There's delays in traveling. But it's the completion of a journey, the new beginning of another one, future looking, accomplishments, victory. It's like the Wheel of Fortune. It's about cycles. Efforts paying off, complete or major life cycles, enduring hardships and challenges, heartache, coming full circle. It's also about graduations, marriage, end of pregnancies, births. So maybe there's something to do with this here. Maybe we'll go somewhere and meet someone and not isolate ourselves. Get out there. Maybe we'll go into a wedding. June is wedding time, isn't it? Attainment of long-held dreams. New beginnings after a cycle. World travel. Again, and it's opposite of the Hangman. The Hangman is about inward looking, and the world is about outward. Expansion. Attainment of enlightenment. Again, progression of time through experience. So again, either there's traveling involved, or delays in travel, or reconciliations, or delays in that because we're not sure of what to do, which direction to go, or the delays are causing us to feel this way, or we could be fearful about somebody rushing in, looking to reunite, opportunities for new cycles to begin. But again, we don't know if we got the strength to deal. And let us see if we get any more clarifying here. Let's see if we can get some more answers. Judgment, we have Lamante, which is a female lover, but in the reverse. So again, this could be a loss of love, or somebody who's feeling a bit, well, I'm not to say like the Queen of Swords, because but it could be somebody who's feeling a little bitter or jaded, or again, because they've gone through something. So again, either we're unsure if we can have a reconciliation with this person because this is how they're still feeling, so we're not sure of the direction, or this is you. Oops. Grand Signore, somebody who's in their 40s and up. Man about town, man of high society, someone who's, confident, and who might possibly, again, be looking for a reconciliation of some kind. At least he's in the upright, because in the reverse, but again, it could be he, she, if apply it how it goes. But in the upright is much better than the reverse. In the reverse, it's like, narcissistic, unfaithful, emotional manipulator. But at least that's good. It's the female one that's, and not feeling too swift about a person or a situation. And there's the breakdown of it's Il Menio, but in the reverse. So again, the breakdown of a relationship, and a conversation is going to be had, because this is the why of this. So again, maybe somebody rushing in. We don't know what to think about it. To talk about this broken down relationship, wondering if we can have what we've wanted because we've been waiting around too long for it, or this is them. Again, all in their thoughts, thinking about their options. It's like, it reminds me of kind of like the Seven of Cups, trying to figure out what to do, which is the best choice. And we have La Alegría, which is about celebrations, reuniting, like with good times, but it's in the reverse, because again, something that doesn't seem to be coming together. And this is why we're either thinking that we made a wrong judgment in regards to a situation, or somebody, again, is looking to reconcile. In the reverse, vice, smoking, drinking, drugs, gambling, bad habits, hindrances, barrenness, lacking in stimulation ideas, something that's dull, unproductive, and unsupportive, lack of growth in the relationship, dissolution, being self-indulgent, depraved, lax in morals, wild behavior. I don't know if anybody was acting wild, too much partying, so they got cut off. Too much drinking them cups. I try to make light because these readings are just so heavy with energy of just lies, deception, and heartache that when you do them back to back, you gotta try to find some humor because really it's like, woof! There's been some doozies going on here. But again, either somebody's felt like they made the wrong judgment about a relationship. Maybe they feel trapped in it and they want to get out, or somebody's looking to get back in. One of the two. But there are delays, frustrations, uncertainties, feeling weary, ill feelings. But again, there's an opportunity here. This is at least positive. Knowing that whatever's supposed to end is going to end. Whatever's supposed to begin, let it begin. It's just about the cycles. I'm being brave enough to kind of move through them, I guess. Let's see, the world. It's your birthday season, Gemini. My son's a Gemini. June 13th. He'll be 18. Oh, my Lord. Where's all the time going? Oh, depressing. No, I'm excited for him, but it's definitely scary. The little man's going out in the world. And we have less superbia on the world, which deals with arrogance, ego. Ego in the sense of it could be the negative aspects of the ego, as in arrogance, pride, but also it's, fears, worries, anxieties, any negative feelings that we may be having in regards to this cycle ending or a new beginning. There's been definitely a loss of love or some kind of delay here. Something didn't turn around in our favor. So again, poor judgment perhaps. And then we have Morte. So this is about, this is like the death card, transitioning to something ending perhaps. Because it didn't work out the way that we wanted. And there seems to be a bit of a love loss here perhaps. Possibly due to third-party situations and somebody got cut off. Morte, abandonment, complete detachment, a breakup, an imbalance in a relationship, a breaking point. It's also fear and anguish, again, fearing the unknown, fearing new cycles, fearing old cycles ending. Oof, my hands are dry. I should have put some lotion. I hate dry hands. Oh my God, it drives me crazy. Drives me crazy. It's like every little rub on a paper is just like, oh, might as well be scratching that chalkboard. It's awful. Just trying to look for the Fortuna, again, slow or delayed success, small luck, or bad luck, perhaps. And that's why it's time for a new beginning. Perhaps bad luck in love or small luck in love due to perhaps somebody's behavior. We got hidden enemy here, so somebody might have been acting up. You know what I'm saying? The end of love, infidelity, perversion. Let's see what else we get down below here. What you're thinking, feeling, or doing, or want to do in regards to the situation, we have growth. So either we're trying to grow, we're trying to expand beyond what's happened here. We're going within, we're seeking wisdom, or maybe we're looking to be alone for a while. But we're trying to reflect on things. Again, it's like the hermit. And we have abundance here. And then we have wisdom. So again, it's applying wisdom, lessons learned. Growth has occurred from going through an experience. Again, we've gone within, or we're going to, or trying to, because, you know, again, perhaps something obviously didn't work out the way that we wanted. And we know what we want. We want happiness. We want to move towards that. We want abundance. We want joy and peace. We want good news. Why do we want good news? Because we want some truth, or we're going to get some truth, or we need to tell some truth. In order to weather the storm here and proceed forward on our journey. We'll do some more clarifying here. And then you're trying to pay attention to something, stop, look, and listen. Why? Because, you know, either the battle kind of reminds me of this Nine of Wands guy here. Either we know that it's a battle dealing with this situation, or we're trying to figure out a way out of this situation. Then we have reconciliation, or it's going to be difficult to reconcile with somebody. And maybe again, there's fears and worries here. We got bad news, destruction. Either it's because things ended badly, or we're fearing that it's the end of something, or we're fearing the end. Again, fearing new beginnings, new cycles, releasing old things. And we got troubleshoot here. Troubleshoot means to try to figure something out, trying to figure out how to not have it ending, if that's not what you want. Or the troubleshooter is also somebody who can be cunning and deceptive. So I don't know if there was any deception involved, and that's why something ended, and that's why we're unsure if there can be a reconciliation. Maybe it's too much to deal with. Again, trying to apply the lessons learned. This time we're only wanting truth. Maybe we weren't getting truth before. That's why somebody got cut off, or we're trying to gain the truth within ourselves in regards to what to do, inspiration. And why is that? Because of love and hidden enemy. Either, again, somebody we view it like this, or someone views us like this. And we're wanting to have peace in a situation. And we're not wanting to be our own worst enemy in regards to our choices. Then we have forgiveness. Why? Because somebody made a mistake. Or are they looking for forgiveness? Again, looking for reconciliation because they feel they made mistakes and they're trying to figure out a way to bring happiness. Again, happiness, joy, peace within the home life. So the dilemma, hidden enemy. So hidden enemy. Hidden enemy. Yep. I knew somebody was lying, cheating, something. We have the male lover in the reverse. And this is definitely somebody who is, you know, we could be thinking the female love and the male is unrequited love here. Nobody's expressing their love, or again, being in the reverse. It's just being in the shadow side. But this is on hidden enemy. You know, this is somebody who was not faithful. Could have been lying, cheating, going on. And we have La Donna de Servizio, which is a servant, the helper, someone who's reliable. This also comes out a lot of times in relationships or situations where money is involved, you know, sometimes codependent kind of things. You know, and this is in the reverse, so there's a lack of help in the situation. Let me get some more. Or money issues, or somebody caused some money issues. And we have La Reunion, which is all, again, reuniting. But we don't want to repeat cycles. You know, we got Il Deliriante, which is about foolish choices. And in the reverse, it's about cycles repeating. So again, perhaps this is the fear that we have. of repeating cycles. Let's see the male lover. Troubled young man, unfaithful, lazy, idle, immature, player. Someone that might have been sex-only relationships too. And then again, the, what you call it, Donna de Servizio. And the reverse, gossip, backstabbing, low morals, petty actions, cheapness, small value, money spent or money owed. This is the hidden enemy. So again, maybe petty actions. That would be somebody not being faithful, perhaps not wanting to repeat cycles with this person. Again, wondering if there could be peace. Again, feeling trapped again. Not sure if you want to go through the battle. Not sure what direction to go. Wanting to come out of heartache. You know, possibly reunite. But again, don't want to make wrong choices. Wanting to apply wisdom. Confused about the direction. Again, but somebody's wanting forgiveness, it seems. Truth, we have Leterato. This could be somebody in their 40s. Guy in his 40s and up. This is about self-reflecting, looking within, trying to discover a way or making discoveries. But in the reverse, it could be somebody who's calculating and scheming or refusing to look within. This is on the truth. And we have La Lettera, which is a love letter, business letter, some form of communication here. But in the reverse, again, it's delays. So perhaps somebody's delaying communication, or there's a breakdown of communication because someone refuses to self-reflect, or, you know, this is maybe some information is coming out about someone's deceptive behaviors, calculating and scheming and lying and cheating. Yes, indeed. Use discernment. For sure. And the advice, sun dancers, joyful activities, celebration of life and abundance. This is in the upright, which is good. In the challenge position, we have sisters of the seasons, cycles of growth, natural law, divine order. See, cycles. It's all about cycles. And this was in the challenge position. So let us see. (32). As your ally, the sun dancer will celebrate you now and remind you of the laws of success and praise. Anything you place your intention on will manifest and experience, so the laws are always perfect. Expect the best and praise it in advance. This unleashes the magic of mystical magnetic energy, drawing circumstances to you to create the reality you envision. Give thanks in advance for the grace and goodwill of the divine. Be willing to dance the victory dance as if your greatest dreams are realized, and watch how easily things begin to fall into place. Stay positive and leave the timing up to the divine. All things are possible now. Dance the joy of being and celebrate your life in abundance today. So celebrate. Allow the cycles to come and go. And 17. Try to be positive. It's not easy, I know, but we must try. The sisters of the season send you a warning that you're trying to jump the gun and go from winter to summer without paying heed to spring, or skip from summer to winter without allowing for the possibility of autumn. Moving too quickly, looking for shortcuts, and artificially trying to prolong a hopeful result will not yield what you desire. There are no shortcuts. It's time to rethink your plans. All 4 sisters are nature's cherished daughters, and all are important. Be careful of the difficulties they force you to endure when you try to trick them away from each other. Better to let nature take her course. Her daughters will be very happy, and so will you if you let them express themselves in order. So reason, a season, or a lifetime. And this is the order in which people come and go in our life. It's about having discernment, knowing which is what, knowing when to let go of things, when to possibly give people another chance. But again, know what you're dealing with. I always say that because it's true. You know, patterns of behavior usually never lie. And is sometimes people can change and sometimes they can't. How hard has it been for you to change a habit or something? It's not easy, right? So we can't expect that to be overnight for others. And again, sometimes people can't really change. So again, use discernment, know what you're dealing with, try to make sound judgment and good choices. Take your time, don't rush to figure it out. What is the best course and direction for you? You know, and just know that, you know, Spirit's rooting for you. And they want you to trust. The situation's calling for you to have faith. Or if trust is an issue, make sure you get nothing but the truth. Or speak nothing but the truth if you've been the one that's been on the shady side. So trust comes with honesty. And honesty starts with integrity. And this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So whoever you're dealing with here, they might be the one. But there's unrequited love. Remember I mentioned that before with the female in the reverse and the male in the reverse. Again, it could be two people that are not expressing how they feel as well. And they're trying to tell you that, you know, this could be the one. So somebody's got to start expressing something, I guess. Soulmate, yes, this is your soulmate. And then at the same time, they tell you to free yourself. This can be the one, but free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. You gotta love Los Angeles. Even though I'm in Santa Monica, it's the constant sirens, helicopters. Like, geez, Louise. This is your state of emergency. It's time to take back control of your life. So, however way that you can gain control here with the chariot and free yourself from these limiting things, whatever's holding you back, maybe having some heart-to-heart conversations, honestly discussing things with each other. You know, try to figure out the way, you know, the ending that happened here, perhaps. You know what I'm saying? And try to be in joy, like the Three of Cups. By enjoying this moment, I am giving thanks to God for my life. And caring. Heaven cares to me, and I keep my heart open to caring about myself, others, and the world. This, of course, is the higher message involved in here. It's always about love, joy, peace, caring, forgiveness. These things don't always come easy, but this is the higher message. And compassion. I knew that was going to be in there. I see and feel others' points of view with forgiveness and kindness. It's not always easy. And watch for the signs. As the Spirit keeps saying, I watch for and notice and trust the signs that heaven continuously sends. If they send you warning signs, you better take heed. If they're sending you signs that perhaps something can be whatever, that's up to you. Again, use discernment. Try to have hope. I trust that God has a wonderful solution and brilliant plans in store for me. And then, of course, it's about giving and receiving. I balance being generous and receptive because both are equally important. Yes. Relationships should be about equal give and take, 50-50. Not one person doing all the taking, one person doing all the giving, not one person running, the other person doing all the chasing. Not somebody pushing love away and the other person jumping through cartwheels and hoops and trying to prove that they're worthy of love. It's balanced. And if it's unbalanced, that's karmic, and that something is calling you to attention so you can gain some wisdom within thyself and overcome one's karma, shadow self, demons, etc., etc. We all got them. And on that note, my lovelies, I send you love and light and wish you healing and luck in regards to this and anything else you might be going through. Again, please like, subscribe, and share if you haven't already. Leave comments. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye.